Next, we're going to go over how do you make a schedule. So instead of just going into this menu and clicking everyone manually, which is a little bit more tedious, there's something that UltraTime has called the generate feature. So it'll automatically generate for you and look at an employee's class schedule and an employee's no work preference. So in the student UltraTime, on your view, you can put in times you don't want to work, times that you need for traveling and such, and UltraTime will take that into consideration when it goes to scheduling it. So we're going to click generate. So when you open this menu, it'll show you a few different options. So for example, whatever one is on top, when it comes to how it's grouped by, it's going to show up first. But since that one only has 3 shifts over here at the home's location, I'm going to use this top menu where it says location, change it to the union, and I'm going to select what shift I'm trying to generate. And note here that you can select multiple shifts. Um, just note it might take a little bit longer if you select more shifts. So I'm going to leave this option over here blank, not selected anything. To select multiple shifts, is you hold Shift and click whatever shifts you have in a row, or you can hit Control and choose something that's not right next to it as well. But what you can do is you can kind of look down here. A lot of this is going to stay the same unless you don't really change too much. One of the things that I am going to look specifically for is this option called look back. So look back is going to take a second to look back at the different schedules that you've released for whatever period you set it for. So I'm going to set it for 2 weeks, and it'll look and see who has worked the past 2 weeks, and it'll try and even it out. So what that'll do is, let's say an employee hasn't been getting scheduled as much, look back will prioritize that that employee gets a shift before others who have worked a little bit more hours just to make sure it's a little bit even. So once you do that, you're going to click apply and you'll wait for it to process. This could take a little while. We're back from processing. You can see that it did give you a yellow text, meaning that it has not filled all the shifts, and that's to be expected. There is a few different shifts that are unable to be filled since we don't have all that much staff who can work those shifts. So with that, you'll see that it'll show you that certain positions are not filled, so that's to be expected. And then it'll also set you, if you look down here, why it didn't schedule someone for a certain date. And so it says no work preference. So someone either has no work preferences or class schedules that are limiting them from being able to take up a certain class. So what you're going to do now is click close. And then you want to click refresh here, and it'll show you where everyone is scheduled here in this menu as well. Note about this is that this does not include time off requests. So one-off things that say someone's gone for the weekend or just doesn't want to work on this date because they have an exam or something. UltraTime does not take that into consideration. So after we click generate, we'll go back through with our recorded time off requests and look and see and make sure it all lines up.